There we go. So we're going to make our Crock Pot Mexican Casserole. What we're going to do here is we're going to turn our pans on, so we can brown our ground beef. Using a 7-quart crock pot. Let's add some residual there. Get all of our ingredients out here, staged and ready. Got corn tortillas, some sliced olives, 2 cans of pinto beans, 2 cans of red enchilada sauce, looks like I bought 3 cans of olives. I feel like I'm missing something. Got our garlic salt. Chili powder. So let's see here. We got our enchilada sauce. Check. Where'd you put it? Oh. Cans of cheddar cheese soup. Thanks for the like. Hello to you as well. Right now the camera seems like it might be a little far away, because I have it plugged in over there. Once it gets charged up a little more, we'll bring it closer. It's going down the ingredients list here, making sure I got everything, and then we're gonna start. We already got our pans on here. We're gonna let them get, nice and warm before we throw our meat on there. Our tortillas, olives, pinto beans, chili powder, garlic salt. Alright, that one we're missing. Where are we at? And we got ourselves 2 cans of corn. I'm going to show you what we're looking at here for the recipe. So, it does not tell you how many servings this is. And I just realized I read the wrong recipe. Which one's 2 to 3 hours? Oh, that's the other one. Okay, so right here, yep, it says cook on low 5 to 6 hours. We're going to put it on high. It's going to cook for about 2 to 3 hours. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to have our meat here. Got 2 pans, so I've got 2 bags of meat. It calls for 1 pound, but if you've been here before, you know I've got a family of 7, so we're pretty much going to double everything up. Got a nice sizzle going right there. And you don't have to worry, because if you cook too much ground beef when you go to throw it into the casserole, well, now you have leftovers for something else. So you make, you know, tacos, nachos, whatever else you want to do with it. Got our cutting board. So it says a half cup of chopped onions. We're just going to grab a giant onion. We're going to cut that up. That's what we're going to throw in there. We're going to go ahead, we're just going to do 2 onions instead of 1. You guys see that? Let's see how charged up we are here. No, we're up 60%. That should be good to unplug this, bring you guys a little closer now. Yeah, so I have a... There we go. Oh, she's hiding. Is a German Shepherd Husky Malinois. Go ahead as your ground beef browns, flip it over, scrape it off. And I am browning my meat just above medium on the number 7 setting, in case anybody was curious about that. If you have to flip the meat, please wash your hands. Do not go from raw meat straight to cutting your onions. Thanks for the likes, by the way. Always appreciate that. So if you haven't seen my other videos, whenever you're going to cut your onions, well, I like to do it. Cut both sides off. So the head and the bottom. Just like that. Go ahead, take your knife. Just do a small cutting with one side of it. And go ahead and just peel yourself a layer back there. There you go. Easy, simple. I like to clean as I go. Just like I mentioned too, at this stage we do not have the crock pot turned on. Pretty much after that first initial flip, you should be able to do this without touching the meat if you need to. Grab yourself another spatula. once you start flipping your ground beef and it starts to fall apart on its own, that's when you can take your meat masher, if you have one. If not, this is what it looks like. Makes things really nice and easy. Then you're just going to flip that ground beef. Take your spatula, you're just going to scrape it along. Alright. For onions, always get yourself a container. So what I like to do to make it easy to chop, cut once this way, once to the side, make a bunch of little lines then, okay, return it this way, you know, on the skin side, just slice down. You guys, put you down some. This is the first time that I'm using a tripod, so hopefully this works out well. I'm going to make that first cut, about down the right there. Okay, so turn it. I'm going to make some smaller cuts. Probably should have sharpened my knife before doing this, but it's alright. So there you go. Like I said, now you're going to take the skin side and go ahead right down. Right. You do not have to use the entire onion. You know a better way? It does sound yummy, doesn't it? This is the first time that I'm making it, so hopefully it turns out well. Your spare onion, just, you know, set to the side, put it in a different container. Sometimes you might get some of these slivers, that's okay. Well, as far as Anne Seton goes, I do have an onion chopper, but I prefer this way. Go ahead and take the onions, throw it in your container. Yeah, see, so if I were to do one, they got me maybe about half. So we're going to go to our second onion, do the same thing. This has actually got some bits in here. I'm going to pull them out real quick. There, those are out. Flip our meat again here. So, see here now, it's pretty soft. So we're not going to scrape that one off because we're going to use the meat masher for that. I'm going to flip our other one here. And it's pretty soft as well. If you're new, please don't forget to like and subscribe. So now we're going to take the meat masher, I'm going to press in and twist. Now, depending on what you're making, you know, you're going to want bigger pieces, smaller pieces. Since we're doing a casserole, I'm going to get this pretty small, but not small enough to where it just looks like mush. Let that cook a little bit more, and we'll come back to that one. Got our second one here. Pretty much what it's going to take the longest is just cooking your meat. So then a lot of our ingredients we're going to throw in here with the meat. We're going to mix it all together. I actually found this recipe in a old cookbook. It's actually a mystery cookbook that I got. Just donate some money. It was wrapped up because you get a cookbook and you get a DVD. Alright, so that's doing that. Let's get to the next onion. By the way, when you're using a cutting board and you're using a knife, a lot of people make the mistake of taking the blade edge and scraping. Please don't do that. That ruins your knives. Cut up whatever you need to, flip over your knife, use that back end, and then scrape. It'll save your blades. It'll last longer. Now, another method you can do is do lines all the way across, turn, do lines all the way across this way, then go against it. There you go. I hear you, honey. Yeah, I'm making dinner, honey. Go ahead and get those in there. There we go. Hello there, everybody. No, I did not grow up cooking in the kitchen. So then we're going to set those chopped onions aside. Like I said, it is always best to clean up as you go. Cleaning up as you go makes your life a whole lot easier in the end. Plus, then you are always leaving yourself the room that you need. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do our meat one more time. Make sure you don't see any red in there. It's looking pretty good. This one's got a little bit of red in it still, so we're going to let it cook a little bit longer. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, so the other thing that we're also going to get here and depending on what your recipe is and what it calls for, you can often mix and match a little bit. So like it wants me to do 1/4 cup of grated cheddar cheese. I went ahead and I got this Wisconsin extra sharp cheddar cheese. It's always up to you and what you want to do, how you want to do it. Alright, so what we're going to do now, we're going to shut these guys off. I'm going to go ahead and drain those. Then since it's all cooked, we're going to add it to one pan. How's everybody doing? Alright, so there we go. There's all our ground beef now. We're actually going to need something bigger since I doubled everything up. If you got one, use it. If not, you can use a bowl. But I'm going to use this guy. We're going to add our meat. Since our burners are still hot, we're going to set it off to the side. Alright, let's see what you guys are saying. Yes, we did drain the hamburger meat. Now we have a lot more room to add the rest of our ingredients. These are the corn tortillas we're using, by the way. The small ones, not the big ones. You're going to make layers. It's going in a crock pot, 7-quart crock pot. If you have a bigger one, you might need more tortillas. If you have a smaller one, either way, it all works. I already got it out. Alright, so like I said, we're doubling it up. So we're going to do 2 cans of El Paso red enchilada sauce. And if you take the lid off all the way, it will fall in. So we're going to throw that in there for the meat. Now, there are two methods that you can do here. You can mix as you go, or you can add everything and mix it at the end. It's really personal preference. Then we're going to do our Campbell's cheese soup. Got 2 cans of those. A baby spatula. Scoop that out into there. By the way, the brands that I'm using, you don't have to use, you can use your own. This was kind of a little bit broke, the last moment kind of idea, so I grabbed what was there. Toss that in the sink. Alright, we'll bother you as well. Thanks for stopping. And like I said, clean up as you go. Next thing we're going to do. Whole can of corn. Drain it, add it. We're going to add 1 can at a time. I do have 2. We're going to add 1 at a time. What's going on, Quinn? Whack! See if one looks like it's going to be enough here. Nope, we're going to need both cans. Long time no see indeed. Made a few shorts. It's been a while since I've done a live though. That's looking better. This is what we're looking at so far. Again, we've got it off the burner. Now, calls for 1/4 cup of chopped olives. These are what we're using. So it looks like I grabbed 1 can of chopped, 2 cans of sliced. Don't worry about it. It's all good. What's up, runner? So I was in the Army. Now, duly noted, it does not say to drain the olives. We're going to drain it. And since these are smaller cans that I have, we're going to use all three. It didn't snow here today, but it did snow overnight. We're almost there. So there's your big difference. These are chopped. These are sliced. Next, we're going to do our pinto beans. It says 1 can. So we're going to do 1 can at a time because these are bigger cans. And yes, we're going to drain it. We're using Delilah's, by the way. Actually, 1 can might be enough. So we're going to hold off on adding that second can until it all gets mixed in. We'll go from there. Thanks for the like, by the way. This got all unorganized. That's definitely not what I want. That is not what I'm looking for either. Ah, there we go. So it says to add a tablespoon of our chili powder. We're going to add 2. We have enjoyed this so far. Thank you. Some new chili powder here. Gonna go and just tap that over. Maybe. Get a lid over, it's okay. Kind of eyed that one up, but it should be good. Made it. Garlic salt. Says a teaspoon. We're going to do 2. So this one actually fits inside. So we're going to go in, scoop it out there a little bit. So there's 1. And 2.
Daddy, I got tomato.
I almost feel like I should put a 3rd one in. We're going to put a 3rd one in. Why? Because we can. One second. Babies are getting out of the gate. Alright, so now we're going to take our onions. I'm going to put them in there. That's what we're looking at. I'm going to go ahead and put this back on the burner. Put this back. Just have to clean the spatula, mix it all in. It's looking pretty good. That's what you got. Now, if it was just me who I was serving, this one would add in hot sauce. But some who are going to be eating it don't like spicy, so do that if you have. You know what? The bottle of the ingredients, might as well just add it all. We're going to add it in a second. Remember to drain it. There we go. Awesome. Stir it back up. That's looking fuller. Definitely needed a second. It definitely would be the perfect weather for that. There you go. That looks full. Comes up a bit. So now for the fun part. We got our tortillas. Ready to go. And our cheese. So you know it's fresh. You're going to take your corn tortillas, you're going to line the bottom of the crock pot. So we're going to do, let's see how I can do this. So you're going to take two of them, place them in the middle like this. Take two more. Overlap them in the front, overlap them in the back. might be too many. I haven't done this one yet. That's what you're looking at. Pretty much just trying to cover as many gaps as we can. So, see if I put just one right here. Leaves the two big gaps there on the side. Next thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna take our spoon here. So have a nice good scoop. Let's see. That's 6 corn tortillas, by the way, for your first layer in the crock pot. One. There's our second scoop there. Nope, lateral damage. 3 scoops. 4. Let's just bring it over here like that. Okay, so 5 scoops for our first layer there. So then what we're going to do, it seems like I don't know where anything's at. Like I said, first time using the tripod, I'm not used to having my back turned towards you guys. Usually the phone sits right here on this. Sprinkle a layer of that on there. Not straight, is the whole bag. 2-cup bag, by the way. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to add on another layer. So like we said before, we're going to take our 2 tortillas, place them on each side, and then we're going to do 2 and 2.
No. I got it.
Go and put that second layer down. Also press a little bit down too, try and spread it out. Thanks for the likes again, by the way. Alright, there's our third scoop.
Mommy.
Yeah, it is yum yums, honey. There's our 5th scoop. Might as well see how high we can get. Go and just, we're not doing that. Why would we do that, right? So, so what we're going to do now then, is we're going to take our next thing of our grated cheese here. Then we're just going to use the whole thing now. Spread it out, so we're going to end with the cheese on the top. Somebody's not happy. Pretty full. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to plug it in. Going to load it up. Then we're going to put it on high for 2 hours. Low is 5 to 6. Yeah, we'll put it on high for 2.5. We'll see what happens. Now, we have all those left over. So now once your leftovers, you can go ahead and just, container them up, and now you can use them on tacos, nachos, make yourself a burrito. Maybe you can throw that into an enchilada. Up to you. Go ahead, clean up the mess. We always do. These are 5.5-inch tortillas, by the way, and a total of 18 in there. We used 12 out of 18 because we did 2 layers. But what about a third bag? Probably would have made another layer, but it is what it is. Now, here's what the front of our recipe book looks like that we used today. When I said it was old, I meant it was old. Because when you come back here, you come through and find it here. Maybe I went too far. Well, there's a recipe here for a Welsh rabbit. That's not the one I'm talking about, though. So honestly, I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I thought maybe it was a mistake. So I read it. Is indeed not. Find the stews. I'm still in the casseroles. It's here somewhere. Apparently, it was not with main dishes. Might be in with the soups. You can tell. Oh, here we go. You gonna say hi? Nope, still being shy? Whatever. We'll get her. Elephant stew. There are 4 things you need for that. 1 elephant. Brown gravy. 2 rabbits, optional. Salt and pepper. That's right, I said elephant. It says cut elephant into bite-sized pieces. This may take 2 months. Cover with brown gravy and cook about 4 weeks over kerosene fire at 465. This recipe serves about 3,800 people. If more are expected, the rabbits may be added. Do this only if necessary, as most persons do not like to find hair in their stews. That's how old this cookbook is. I don't think you can buy elephant. Could be wrong. This might be big enough for your leftovers. Might not be. We're going to find out. This looks like it'd be really great on nachos. It's not a big enough container. There's still about 7 scoops left in there. Doesn't look bad though. We did find a new duck, by the way. So that's always cool. But so, hey honey, as you can see, here's what we got in the crock pot right there. It's looking nice, it's already steaming up. These leftovers we're going to save for another time. Maybe make some nachos out of it. But we've got about 2 hours and 20 minutes left on this, so we'll be back at 7 Eastern Standard Time and we'll see how it turned out. So, see you then. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and see you soon.